Princess, happy birthday, sweetie. I know it's a couple of days away, but 12.
Yep.
How quick did that turn up, huh?
Quick.
Quick?
Yep.
Fantastic. Told you I'd buy you a pair when I was rich. She's still waiting. She won't need them when she's that old.
No, by that stage.
By that stage, even yours will be big, yeah.
You just roll them up.
They'll be velcroed.
Let tomato drop here.
This one you can make.
Yeah, I can. This
Hang on,
one,
mate. I'm just outside helping Dad do a chair.
This one and this one, I can make it beautiful.
Okay, you want to start cooking?
You wouldn't believe. Go away, Tony.
I'll make an effort.
Huh?
I'll try today.
There you go, Princess.
Good.
Lovely.
As bad as Diane, video camera everywhere.
No, I don't really.
Yeah, all
And now that you've opened your mouth, come on, say it on camera.
Ah, jeez.
I can't
No.
cut it.
You know I don't like this. What you do?
Again.
There's
Yes.
a piece of cardboard on the bottom, mate.
Dirty.
Nice, dirty.
Oh, look
I'm ready,
at that.
Johnson. Sweetie, I'm ready.
That's not.
Hey,
Okay.
Okay, big 12.
Amy, they're not candy.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming today, especially Neil for putting this big do on. He always excels himself.
Yeah, thank you.
Three cheers for Neil.
Oh,
maybe one.
Hooray.
Hooray, hooray, hooray.
We're called Andrew, and you're his birthday. I'm getting
Not
chocolate
lovely.
off, and they had bits of candy on the bottom they could eat.
Next to you.
And then you go, this can taste nice. He goes, oh, now we got.
That's passed. Yep. Oh, we're going to sing again, aren't we? Yep.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amy. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Where can I put the
Yeah.
candles?
Huh?
Where can I put the
Just on the
candles?
table, you do.
You want to cut the cake again?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, no.
Why not?
Here you go. Big slice.
It's almost as drony as the national anthem, isn't it? Happy birthday.
Ah,
Muscles.
Oh, well, who's going to have that? Pop, I hope.
Oh, the nice dirty. You gotta kiss someone.
Okay.
I'll
Hug
do
her
that
up, Tony.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
That's the worst bit over, Amy.
Now you can enjoy the rest of your birthday.
I think over.
And that's your bit on the top.
Cool.
Just pull it off and eat it if you want.
You get the chocolate fountain.
Special.
Is it a flower or a fountain?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to put potato salad in it.
Anyway,
for you.
it's mine.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna fill it up with potato salad.
Very nice.
Where's your plate?
No.
You want a bit? Don't be shy about
Where's
it,
your
mate.
plate
No,
now,
don't
Mum?
be shy.
Everyone
We
has to have a plate.
outside. We outside.
Nothing. You'll be
Stop
thirsty
picking
and
on me.
hungry. Oh, you bite so good. You're good value.
Did Daddy have some?
He doesn't want a piece of bloody cake.
Thank you.
Okay.
He does, he does.
It does.
Josh. Busted. Busted. We're just having an Easter egg discussion. He loves me.
Are we ready?
Now we're waiting for Josh. Josh! Hi, Josh.
Hi. Okay, are we ready?
We're ready, Amy. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's start with card.
You have to read it though.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. 50 bucks. Being tall now and more beautiful than ever. Remember, stay away from the bushes.
What did Josh write?
Over devil, not
I think it's from the front. Happy birthday, sweetheart of a devil.
No.
happy birthday from Josh.
Enough to give you 50 bucks. Where'd you get that from?
I didn't have that $50. If I had $50, now I've got 90 bucks.
90 bucks now.
90 bucks. And 90 bucks.
Hey, Amy. Amy.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Hey. Was bride and groom on your wedding day?
I bought that for the christening.
Dad bought the wrong paper.
I bought the paper for the christening. Oh, that looks christening, teddy bears.
Hang off your bed. Oh.
Diary? Cool. Check out this.
I can't break into that type. I can't break into that type, Amy.
Bag. It's good. Well, I'll be carrying that around.
I'll probably pinpoint for that. Alright, just
Oh. Cool. How do you open it?
The top. Pull the top bit up.
That could help. Oh, fantastic. It's got dolphins.
And they float in the ocean. Take that plastic for a minute.
it's a couch.
Oh,
Hey, look, it's a little clipboard of hang up photos of boyfriend and phone numbers.
is that what that's for? Well, that looks pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Flip up.
Oh, you like this? Well, there's we got some crazy for it.
Cool. I'll be reading them today.
Oh, and finishing them, no doubt.
No, I probably won't finish them.
Well, she'll probably finish that one, but maybe not.
I'll start reading them. That's for sure. Cool. Well,
Dad-
I'm very happy with the outcome of today.
Dad was upset because he's not in any videos, but then I start filming, he puts Josh on his lap and I can't see his head anyway. Hang on, we better get him right on
Did
camera.
you like all that, sweetie?
Yeah,
Smile, Tony.
that's good.
Smile, Tony. Give Amy a kiss, Tony.
Thank you.
You're
Are you
welcome,
shaking?
darling.
Are you shaking?
That's alright.
I know.
He's
And now it's got bubbles.
Oh, wait, go.
G'day Adam, you've never met me before, but my name's Steve. We spoke on the phone. I'm showing you the large end of the mortar-safe mounts for assembly. Now this is a procedure that has to be done on each unit so that each rod slides freely in the mortar safe. If it doesn't slide freely, well then the product's no good. Because once it goes in, it stays in. The person, the end user, is going to say, well, that's the biggest heap of shit I've ever bought. So I'm putting the big end facing me onto 2 pins onto a test bar for building. I clamp them as if it was the same tension as the 2 bolts go through here. From there, 2 rods. The T in the mortar safe represents the top, so they're in like that. But now 2 spaces, mini mortar safe spaces.
They come with it?
They will come with each.
Yep.
Yep. The bolts are here, and 2 nylock nuts. So I get the right size, Adam. In, start the nut, start the nut. I'm going to stop here. You get Tony to come around now and look at this angle.
Yep.
I'll tell you. Go.
Yep.
Right, Adam, and what I'm going to do, I'm just roughly lining the dogs up so that they're parallel to the guide bar of a chainsaw. This is the guide bar. So I'm going to nip these nuts up. 1, 2. From here, I'm going to bring it out and slide it back in. So there's a little bit of dip, I don't know whether you can pick that up in the video, but when I push that in, the trombone action, there's a little bit of a twist in it. So I'm going to adjust that. Right, just unloosen it a little bit. Give it a bit of a rock to parallel both mounts. Tension it up. I'm going to stop just there at the moment. What I'm going to do now, Adam, I'm going to lubricate the rods. Bit of oil there, bit of oil there. I'm going to test their slidability. So they're sliding free and they're sliding parallel to the bar. I pop it out and I noticed that the 2 rods come in a little bit. Well, that there is friction on the mount, so all I've got to do is just give it a little bend. A little bit more. This is what I call fine tuning the mortar safe. To get it parallel. Back into the mount. There's still a little bit more friction there. That's it. From here, put on 2 springs. And I like to have the springs the same level, that way it if your springs come in different batches and different lengths, sometimes a spring will be up there, but it'll be the same amount of turns, but match that spring up with another spring, it's the same length, or the same sprag is what they're called. That's that into the hole. This is the easy bit. With this board to protect yourself, I hold it in. Adam, I've got the select pin here, into the hole. Just testing to see if that was in on an actual chainsaw, that the slidability is free. So it retracts, so that unit's passed its test. Now if these spaces here, the aluminium spaces, are too long, it'll cause binding and it may go in but it may not come back out. That is, we don't want that. We want it slidability like that. in.
Yep.
Space has got to be aluminium. From there, I take it off. Test unit. M20 nut, nylock, hexagonal, socket head, in. I'll just take it up on the first piece of the nylock. Done. Now when you're building these bars, these mortar safety, the bar you've got to use for the small one is a 325 chain pitch bar, and on the big one is a 3/8 chain pitch. That's a different thickness. Each one's a different thickness. So the small one's 325 pitch and the big one is 3/8 pitch. And all it is the thickness of the bar is just slightly bigger on the bigger one. That way you'll get it all together. The unit then has got across here mortar safe sticker, and one down here a mortar safe sticker. Bisley 80, mild steel with a tolerance in the bush. That's how it's made. I'm going to show you a jig that we've designed to make the mortar safe dog and rod together. You're going to have to sign a confidentiality agreement on this too, mate, because this is high tech. So I'm going to load the dogs in. This will give you a good idea of the jig. Now then the rod drops in. This is technical too, Adam, this is a nail. So that's how I get the up and down vertical right. So if I was to lay 4 of those in there, I close them up then. This recess is putting the mortar safe dog exactly halfway onto the rod. Close them up. Now pretend they had rods in them. Do it up. From there, I just tilt it a little bit on an angle. I weld it up so the spatter falls off them. And when I weld it up that way, turn it over and weld this side.
Oh, wow, okay. So you just got your little hole cut out there.
Yeah.
Shit, man, that's me bleeping again. Hello, Tony speaking. No, mate, you can get him on 0410. 041. Okay.
Okay, and what I'm going to show you now is a jig. You don't have to use this type of jig, but it's just a tip for you. Take the plate, put it into the jig, load each spacer, or bush I should say, sorry about that. Pull it down, make sure they're on their flats. Lock that in, so there's no gap underneath there. This is a very important part of the jig, Adam. You must have a Land Cruiser steering wheel. If you haven't got that, just forget about it, mate. Now I'm going to spin it to come over. That's the mini mount. This is the pro mount. Locked in, check, no gaps, spinning a little bit, check that it's parallel in the centre. You've got a little bit of play in the jigs, you can parallel them up better, make sure they're sitting straight. Now pretend that was all loaded, and the other side was all loaded, spinning drum. I'd just start now welding weld that side, spin it, weld that side, spin it, weld all the way through. Pretty simple. That's it. Ready?
Fire away.
Okay, Adam, these are the springs for the Pro Mortar Safe. The turns are there, that's all on the specifications, and the sprags built into them. And when you put them together, make sure you pick a pair of springs that are very close to each other there in height, so that you don't get any one rod wanting to push more onto one side, but offset the mortar safe. So the sprag's built in, and they've got to be that long to start with, and that's what the sprag is, what I'm talking about, is the length of the spring. After it's compressed in the unit, it's got to have the right tension. That's why I've given you the raw spring. It's the same with the mini. I'll give you two of those. They're the same length. The dog is universal, and it's Bisalloy 80, the dog, and the T in the dog is lasered all the way through. I would prefer that, and it has to be all the way through because of insurance reasons. The T can't be rubbed out or it can't be covered up. That's the dog, Bisalloy 80 universal. The rods, you've got a long and a short one, a mini, hole at one end, about 7mm down, mild steel, but bright shaft, mild steel, not with lead in it. I don't want anything with lead in it because you won't be able to weld it. The mounts, that's a Pro mount. It is bigger than the smaller mount, but it's got 4 holes in it. The reason why it's got 4 holes is for rotation of the bar on the chainsaw, so that it can be picked up a set of holes to mount the mortar safe to, either way the bar is situated. 4 bars, 3mm, mild steel. The bushes, they'll be on, the specifications will be for those. That's a little bit bigger in diameter. Again, there's no lead in these bright shaft. It's hexagonal, bright shaft, mild steel. Aluminium spacers, they've got to be aluminium because if the chain breaks, it's got to be able to be caught and wrap around these spacers without damaging the chain. So there's 2 there, long ones for the professional and 2 for the mini. The select pins, they fit down into the hole, knock in as you've seen on the video. They're universal again, they're both mini and Pro. The bolts are there, there's 2 sizes. The long ones are for the Pro, the short ones are for the mini.
Are they any type of steel, the bolts?
High tensile,
Oh.
nylock nut, Allen key, socket head.
Video.
Yeah, if it's possible, Adam, could we have an Allen key in each unit? Just give a little bit more value adding. Adam, you ready?
Yep.
Adam, this is the pattern board for the aluminium safety wedge. These are the core fill for the foundry. There's the core fill at the back. There's 2 halves. That's pressed into the sand, that side, pressed into the sand, and those 2 sand molds come together to form a wedge. And this is where it's filled from, the core filler box. It drains into each wedge. Pretty simple.
That's all.
We won't go into all.
No, we won't go into that. I just want to show him
Just showing.
where the knockabout is, and that's the pins there. Okay, you're on.
G'day Adam, it's me again. This is a typical problem I'm putting up with here now in Australia. This is a tradesman who was welding studs on, and this is his test piece for me to look at. If you'd like to have a closer look at them, you'll see that the welds are absolutely shit. This is exactly what I don't want if you do get the knockabout to be welded, the studs on the knockabout. As you can see, I'm getting this sort of shit here in Australia. I wouldn't want it to get it off anybody else.
Just hold it like that so I can see each one. Yeah.
So as you can see there, Adam, this guy is a tradesman, been one for 10 years. and it's local labour that I do use. Tony's met him today, and I've commented on his weld about being shit, so he went away and started to practice and brought this sample piece back to me to see if I could pick a weld that I liked. There's fucking not one there, I'm afraid.
With different angles.
Yeah.
So what angles do you want? It's 30 degrees now, you want it
Yeah,
with
20,
20?
25 and 30.
Okay,
And the stamping doesn't have to, the lettering doesn't have to be that big.
okay.
That's just in aluminium, you taping it?
Yeah. Adam, goods appear to be packed properly. The 2 boxes that I've inspected so far, there's no damage whatsoever. So they're looking pretty good. I'll continue unpacking. Adam, Michael had some concerns. One of the concerns was that your taping wasn't wound consistently tight enough, and in some of the areas that the problem was on the actual knuckle is where it was more apparent than anywhere else that the windings weren't consistently tight. In fact, if you put your thumb like that, they move. So consistent of the way the tape is wound was very important as well. Adam, 3 boxes checked okay. Possible cause for damage on the other coils would be lack of hard packaging in the top of the box, allowing the coils to vibrate and wear through.
It's on the top lead.
Yep.
And on the outside here, it's where the lead's been to where they formed it. We've had to pull them down and retape them. It's running, it's like an indentation into them. And we found 13 of them. 13? 13, and that armature is just finished in there, me and Brad.
Yep.
So what Chris is saying is that the cross-section area was reduced. We assume that's from the roller, do you think, from the forming?
Well, it's either
or
on
the
the
manufacture of the copper?
it could be
Manufacturer.
But like the full lead's still there, it's just been pressed in, and leaving edges on its head. So we had to take the edges off it and retape them.
Okay, yep.
Yep, so
anything else?
all the boat together, otherwise once we put our edges in, we just pairs that up.
Oh, okay. Are they varnished when you get them or not?
No, mate, these are not.
Okay,
they really need a
So you'd prefer a light coat of varnish on them?
Yep.
When they're finished?
Yep.
Okay, just to hold it all together.
Yeah, that holds it all together. It doesn't tear it off when it goes down the shop. If it's loose and bulky,
Yeah.
and it doesn't get no varnish here, even when you put them in the slots, it's hard to get them in there like that. That set in there, we had to wax them all, even after we varnished them because of the loose tape. So we had to wax them to get them down into the core slots. But yeah, we'll coat the varnish right over. We don't need to up here near the leads, it's down here.
So just down there?
Up to here, you know, up to there. It's
So up to
fine.
there, yeah.
All the way around.
Yep.
Just a light coat would be excellent, you know.
Alright.
Easy to get them in.
Yeah. So what do you do? Just normal varnish bits and send it down to the right consistency? Do you have an exact formula that you like to use? Like you know exactly what it is or not?
We'll have to see. No, not really. You'll have to go see Kiwi. He's an expert on that one. We'll just when we got some off him and they finish it down for us.
No, if you just tell us exactly what you want it, like if you want, you know, 1 part of varnish and X amount of thinners or whatever, then that's exactly what we'll do it at.
Oh, one there and one there, you know, like in a row.
So you were getting the recesses there?
From there to there.
Yeah.
On the top lead. But, you know, never, you know, I don't know what the other leads are like. We only take the top one down to that. That's one where.
Yep. So the orange ones are what you're after.
Yeah, so the orange is what we're after. Adam, as you can see, you've stuffed up. The white one here, the cutout's on the inside, so obviously the clip's not going to be recessed where it's supposed to be. So on both coils, bottom and top coils, the cutout's wrong. And on the commutator end, this is correct, the cutout is on the top section, and on the Adam's coil it's on the bottom, which is on the wrong side. And on the bottom coil, cutout should be on the top, and on the bottom on that one it's wrong as well, which is interesting, so it's wrong on both. And I thought he had one of those correct.
Yeah.
I thought he had the cutouts right, Chris, on one of these But they're wrong on both. You agreeing with that?
What's that, mate?
So you cut out the recess.
Yep.
See, it should be. This is a good coil. Cutouts on the top, on the bottom coil. You agreeing? You agree? Yeah. And on Adams, it's on the bottom. And on the top coil, cutouts on the top, and on Adams, it's on the bottom. So it's wrong on both.
Yep.
You agree?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, so on your top, just so I get the top part right, the cutout should be on the top bit.
Yeah, as shown there.
Can we take that with the clip off?
Yep.
Okay, so that's the top and that's the top. Alright. So orange coil. Okay, so that's the top coil. That's the one that you've provided in the bottom top one. So this is the bottom coil here. Show the cutout too well, does it? That's better. Okay, and that's the bottom. That's the bottom coil. That's the bottom one. That's the bottom coil. So that's what we want. That's what we got.
And I identified the required. I said the top coil is cut out of the top, and I said the bottom coil was at the bottom, where in fact it's supposed to be the top.
So the bottom and top should both be that way.
The bottom and top, and on his, so I was right in saying the cutout was at the bottom, but it should have been at the top. So that's wrong. So I got it wrong in my actual required. So cutout should be top. You agree?
Yep.
So there's the coil there. It's at the top,
Yeah.
and at the bottom coil, it's at the top as well.
So on the ones that Adam's provided, the cut is on the
Yes.
What are we going to celebrate tomorrow morning?
My birthday.
How old are you going to be?
10.
10.
Double figures.
Double digits.
Happy birthday to me. Then now Clippers agree.
There's the presents, there's the toenails.
Oh damn me.
Josh would like to do the oh, that big toe. Oh, where you going, mate? When you're ready.
Oh my god. Goes to show I'm not even looking at it. In 1978. How old is that? Oh, cool! Coolies, 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 coolies.
Amy's in bed.
Thank you, Teddy. How you doing? Oh, something wrong.
You can't actually open the box, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday, Daddy. Thank you.
May the force be with you.
My typing speed was 16 words. I mentioned for your birthday. Double digits.
You're double digits to 99, so you're 99 years old now.
Now you have a great 10th birthday. Love, Dad, and Neil. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I don't think you forgot Amy and Monique on the bottom.
Oh, Amy and Monique, of course.
Oh, that's right, I have other children.
And Amy and Monique.
Oh,
You guys keep the cards anyway.
oh, cooey. Thank you. And you remember, rip the wrapping paper. Rip. Cooey. Oh. So you're gonna get all the sets of windows of people.
Well,
Without a chocolate on this.
went off his birthday list.
God, I bet everything's gonna be rainbow. Oh! I got 4 of them. Hold on. And the problem with that one. Thanks. Cool! Oh, Cooey! Is that one of the big ones? No, there's 2 of them. Cooey!
The big one's there.
Pick up on Darth Vader. Cooey! You're pretty good at that. There's 2 Darth Vaders.
$249.
This?
No, that wasn't $249.
The big ones were. I was scared for a second there.
Sorry?
Cooey!
Oh, dear.
Are we so excited? Cooey! Oh, I'm gonna start getting into this. Advanced Wars.
Game Boy thing.
Come on.
There you go, hurry up, Amy's got to go to the toilet.
That'd be a good video. I'll keep it running.
Cooey. Happy birthday, Josh.
There's only one to go, Amy, so you won't miss much.
One to go. Number 1.
No, go. Go to the toilet.
I know what this is anyway.
Yeah, you do.
I know. Everybody knows except for me. No, I don't know. I don't know. You're right.
Turn around, Josh. Oh,
Gooey.
PlayStation 2 Spider-Man.
PlayStation game.
I want some building.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Now clean up your mess. Look at the mess you've made. Your birthday's over. Put all those things back in your room.
Just pretty good at build this.
Merry Christmas. Woo. I can't remember. What is that?
It's a skipping rope thingy.
But what's on it? Turn around, give me a look.
Is that the one that makes music?
It's got a digital counter. Tells you how many times you've skipped. Haha. What else does it do? It's got accounting turns. It's got your PPI, personal performance indicator. It's got your average skips per minute and how long you skip for.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can still have
Thank you, Neil.
Oh, that's right, sweetie.
Oh,
The good news is he said I do before he passed out. Now, if you need a helping hand like that, then the people to do it are the Boy Scouts. The bad news? And the good news is that's why the Scouts' uniforms are green. And here's some more good news. I get to give away a fantastic prize to our winning Cliff. And that winner will take home this incredible prize from Snugglers.
Tonight's #1 video will win an extraordinary $10,000 in cash, brought to you by new and improved Snugglers nappies. Unlike some nappies that feel like you're wearing a plastic bag or a bean bag, Snugglers now come in a true-fit design with a soft cloth-like cover, which makes them more comfortable than ever. Isn't it time you changed your nappy?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joshy. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! Woo! Speech!
You had smoke coming off here.
Hey, I was just one more out like that, and then I literally go down.
Just speech!
But I missed. I've went around. I've went at all the candles, and I missed that one.
Closest to you.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, he's got some. He had some candles, and on the bottom they had this lolly thing, and he was chewing on it.
We're ready.
Okay.
Go, Maestro.
This is a piece from the chorus. That's right, I'm not swimming timber, am I? I'm not trying.
This is at Barrington Tops. It's more like Gloucester Tops on the way to Barrington. Picnic in the back of the car. Monique has prepared a lunchtime feast. A few words from the chef.
I've prepared a lunchtime feast.
Hey Josh.
Finding frogs, mate.
Finding frogs? Find any frogs?
What did we see, mate? What do you call it?
Kylie. Kylie.
Oh wow, look at that.
I'll take video and still, and I'll just still them later.
Oh, you like this one? Look at this one. I like the house. What's that, mate? Oh, look at the buildings. Oh, left down and everything.
Yeah, it must be Sailor's Bay.
He's now manages O'Brien glass too.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
Oh, there's a bit of washing hanging out down the bottom. I guess you got to do it.
Yeah. It's a bit tacky.
I like that green one next to the red brick sort of.
Yeah. Oh, it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one is simple.
When you're making the right way.
Amazing that they buy houses, knock them down, and then build something else in them. Obviously, that's what they've done there. I mean, that wouldn't have been a vacant land. Oh, right.
So you've got the garages on the top.
Oh, right.
A walkway in there. You get in the lift and go down. The lift, we were thinking about leaving a hole for a lift, because they're only, you can get a lift for inside for $4,023,000. They're at the Nature Stadium, which you can go up there.
You can bore a hole now, cut a lift in the water, and have a lift going, go down to your house and ground at the basement level and walk out to the water front.
Like the back.
See the yellow one in the back?
Yeah, I've got a shot of that. It's hard work, isn't it?
Open.
Okay. That's it, your colouring?
Yeah.
The yellow one.
Look how clear the bottom is here. Munchies to start eating.
I've got mine.
I'll stop in here and get some lunch out.
Yeah, if you like.
Wash it. Oh shit. Try to make it quick. We got water coming out the cell tower now.
Can't tell. Been down too far.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There you go.
I like the sculpted one.
Which one do you like, Dave? couple of hours to Father's Day, and I'm just sitting here in the ready position up against the lounge, waiting to be showered with gifts. Gifts and love and affection. And the tape's finishing, great. And Neil's over there, he's waiting too.
Dad's gonna love his present.
Joshua? Expecting? I'm just happy to have them here, Neil, that's all I want. If there's any presents involved, well, then that's just a huge bonus.
E.T. phone, Daddy.
Oh, I can't believe it, the tape's running out. I've got to use it all up now.
A suburb of Los Angeles, California. Within 50
Mommy!
Look at that.
Oh, Amy. Look at this.
Turn it off, Dad.
Father's Day.
Show me how to film. Turn it off
Get
so I
off.
can film Father's Day.
Amy, after 5 years of having the same jug, has worked out that it turns itself off tonight. 5 years. 5 years that I've had that jug,
I didn't even know we had a kettle until tonight.
and she's made me a coffee. Just warming up for Father's Day.
If you don't like it, I can try and fix it.
Amy, I'd appreciate it if you bought a little bowl and my toothbrush in the morning in bed. Thank you, sweetie.
Did you say that or did he say that?
He said it.
He said it.
Said what?
Did you call me an insect this morning?
No.
Saying I'd abandoned you.
I did not.
You didn't say about the
I didn't. Danny said, how come you're sick? And I said, because my children aren't really children, they're just disease-carrying vermin.
No, you didn't. He
That's-
would, Josh.
That's what I said.
Dad, have you even tasted your coffee? Tasted your coffee yet?
No, just wait until it cools down a bit.
All these moguls come out and take from you. They have 3 groups, and they've got about 7 men going down to get you.
Mommy!
And you've got to stream all before they get to this unconscious girl. And if you don't, I don't know. Said that if you don't, well,
Who's excited about Father's Day?
you know how she's on the cover of that machine? She's got the bracelets on her. Crazy. And all the horses start to get small and goes on the ground.
Look at you, Miss Amy. Aren't we growing up? Look, I'm going to do my movie pan shot. What is it? Do the herbalist. Do it again.
Now I'm going to do
Is that it?
pretty much.
Tell me a funny story.
I don't have a funny story.
Tell me anything. I've got 1 minute of tape left. I want to use it up.
Tell you anything.
Hmm?
Along the lines of what?
Anything.
Anything. Well, okay. Hi, my name's Amy Shadeko. I'm 12 years old and I live at 15 Ulaka Street and 215 Fishing Point Road, Fishing Point. My dad's name is Tony. That's your dad.
It's me.
Yes, that's you. I have a brother named Rat Boy, a sister named, well, Reddit.
Black girl.
Yeah, that family pet thing. And I have another little sister named Bethany, and she's a little terror.
Okay, now just say the dates for me. What's today's date?
Today's date is the 31st of August 2002.
Thank you. That's important because the tape's about to end.
Fair enough.
Hey, Devo's coming up on TV.
Yeah, Devo. Who's Devo?
The Evolution.
You know who AC/DC is?
Yes.
You know what a record is?
Yes.
Have you ever seen one?
Yes, it's a big black vinyl thingy with usually the red thingy in the
Have you ever played one?
Nah.
Have you ever seen a record player?
Yes.
Who had one?
Nathan.
very good question.
Nathan, Grandma, Andrew. Nathan, Grandma,
Us?
Andrew. They have one in the lounge room.
Hey, didn't we used to have one?
Yeah, we did used to have one. Hang on, we've had to run out.
Grandma had one.
She
Grandma
had
a
one, did
record
she?
player. They still do, I think.
Yeah, we still got one at Mom's.
And Grandma's.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Tay.
Bye-bye, Tay. If you run out, please cut off the shot there to film.
Tess has got no minutes left, but it's still running.
Really? The battery's still going.
Plenty of battery.
That's the time. That's the second.
You're gonna have some coffee?
Hours, minutes.
Yeah, I was just running the tape out.
Okay, fair enough.
Seconds, hours,
This
minutes.
is the first coffee that I have ever made.
Josh, careful.
That is the first coffee that has ever been spilled on me.
Did he spill on you?
Yes, it burns.
Oh, shivers.
And it's on the carpet.
Josh.
It doesn't matter, it'll just blend in right in with the firecracker stains.
Sorry.
Well, thanks to firecracker. Neil?
How did I know that was coming?